This is the twin flame reading for next week, because upcoming weekend I don't have a lot of time to do my twin flame reading. So I thought, well, let's do it now, because there's a lot going on next week. So I'd rather be early to give you the transmission. What is going on? In the Divine Masculine's mind space, we have move on, go your own way, meditate, find another way, go within and, leave what needs to be left behind. I have a feeling that the Divine Masculine is on his way. There is something going on the way. Interesting. My music stopped. So, yeah, and it's about, leaving something that is secure for him. And that is really just getting some energy in here. Okay, and he's leaving behind something secure. What was stable, what was familiar, and it could be that it was familiar for a long time, but now he says, okay, I'm going my own journey, my own way, and I'm taking my chariot, go into the world and see what will happen. In his heart space, there is a kind of protection going on. It's an energy that he thinks, oh, I have to protect my heart, I have to protect myself, and doesn't matter which direction I'm going, but I'm going. And it's really in that energy of, okay, let's see what happens if I go on my own when I'm starting the adventure of my lifetime. And that's what I see and feel in the Divine Masculine's mind space. At bottom of the deck, heartache. So it could be that there is a heartbreak or a breakup or something else going on. Let me see what the message is here. Yeah, disappointment, something didn't work out. New beginnings, new opportunities, too much fights, breadcrumbing, doing all the work but not be able to get gratification on it. It's too heavy for him. With the devil energy, he had a judgment call, and he went within, and death again. So I will show you the cards. Disappointment, not knowing what to receive, new opportunities, new life, filling up the cups and more opportunities coming his way. There is this fight with the divine, with the feminine. It's being breadcrumbed. Somebody else is taking his work. It's too heavy to carry the burdens of the devil, and he got a judgment from source. Going within, shining his light, and knowing it's death, it's the end. So that's pretty intense, but that's probably because he is leaving and going on an adventure on his own. What else? How does the Divine Masculine sees the Divine Feminine? Independence on her own, being able to make her life a really amazing place, seeing things from a higher view, and she is this independent woman, you know, doesn't need anyone, take care of herself, and that's how he sees her. She is doing really well on all levels, I hear. Yeah, she's the high priestess. That's what he sees. She has everything in balance. She is in balance between the spiritual world and the reality. She has a different reality, I hear, than anybody else, and that makes her come into fruition. She makes her own progress. She makes her own things possible. She's following her guidance and her guides, and nothing can stop her from that, because she has the trust, and she knows and she sees and she feels that what she is following is the right path for her. Wow, there's another huge energy coming in. And what is this about? She communicates her truth, and she's standing for her truth, for what she believes in. New adventure, you know, looking forward for new adventures that is coming her way. New beginnings, new fire, new energy coming in. Old emotions leaving behind. Here again, you know, it could be that work is being taken from her, or she is doing the work and somebody else, you know, is taking the gratitudes for it. I see here 7 of Cups, you know, you have options. There are so many dreams that you want to come into fruition, and they will come into fruition. Fighting within herself, and she leaves the fights behind, and she says, you know, I'm not going to look at what is for left. I'm going to look for what's still standing. And it could be that this is sorrow, that it's grief of what has been, but she walked on and she moving on to the other side. She is a fiery energy, she's a queen, and she says, I don't mind, I'm going my own way, I'm on my throne, and I am perfectly fine, and I'm okay, because I'm following my path. That's again the high priestess, following my path and keep on going. Doesn't matter what happens on my path, but that's what my direction is. And what anybody else say, you know, that is, it doesn't matter to me. Because when she follows her path, she knows that she's on the right way. Okay. What is the divine mass of, what's in the divine feminine's mind space? What's in the divine feminine's mind space? Yeah, she's the queen, she's on her throne, and she is that witch energy. You know, she has her black cat with her. She knows how to deal with challenges. Everything is coming into bloom. She is connected with all the elements, and she is this fiery energy and passionate energy that is really working well for her. In her heart space, she has the victory over her emotions, victories over herself, knowing which direction she goes, and she has no problem with everything else what's happening around her. what is coming towards her. She stays in that center, in that power, and she's just moving on and celebrating life, celebrating her victories, celebrating what comes to her. And yeah, she is being seen and honored by many, many other people. How does she see the divine masculine? He had a call for justice, now a judgment call from the universe. So it could be that the divine masculine, his guide said, you know, this is really not done what you're doing, and we're calling you to justice, you know, in spiritual justice. If you don't listen to us, if you don't stand for what you believe in, then we will take charge of everything what you did and what you did to somebody else. They weighing it out, and I lost, when was it? Yesterday, I got maats, 2 cards of maats, so 2 people will probably get the justice on the spiritual justice on their neck, you know, to say this is needs to be balanced out. And you will notice this when your life goes in chaos, when there is eruption, when there is fights going on, when everything goes wrong in your life, then you know you're on the wrong path. What is supporting the divine masculine? You know, to sit down and feel what love will do to him. You know, what is really love? You know, don't be greedy, don't be holding it back, but he needs to discover and sit down what love means to him, and be able to fill up all the cups by himself instead of getting it from the outside world, because that will never fill up your cups. You know, it will, that's the judgment call I hear. You know, you need to fill up your own cups and sit and contemplate and feel into it and go to that heart space, because the masculine operated too much from the mind space, and now it's time to go within. For the divine feminine, it's the balance, you know, temperance, balancing it out. It's a Sagittarius energy, you know, balancing out what comes in, what comes out. Is everything in order? You know, is the water and the earth okay? I see your light is shining. Keep on shining, I hear. You know, things start to blossom, and you're also a quite pure person in your soul, but you let your head be led by something else, by other energies, probably by entities that came into your life, and now it's time for you to let go and follow your path. How is this union coming along? So what is going on when you're in union? Because this is about leaving, separation, heartache, and letting go. And for a lot of other people, it's about union, because there is a union coming up, or you are looking for love, because your cups are still empty. And when you go into your heart space and you discover that there is no love here, that it's just a convenience, and it's not working as the divine feminine wants you to work, that it works out, because there is a pressure there, you stand your ground and say, no, I'm staying here for this time. I'm sitting here, and we have a conversation about it many, many times. I told you I don't want more than it is now. And if you don't like it and you are not comfortable with it, leave, go. Divine feminine isn't, or the feminine is not going. So then you're choosing to stay in a relationship that's abusive. That's what I hear. And not all relationships are abusive, and certainly not the divine unions are abusive, but it's more the karmic energy that is not sustainable anymore when you notice that you're in a relationship that's not working for you. And I had 2 readings last week, and this was exactly the same came up. Staying in a relationship for its convenience, or for money, or being afraid not to have enough, or not be able to take care of yourself. That's totally old paradigm. As you leave a relationship that's not working for you, the universe is working with you to push you forward, to give you what you really want and what you really need in your life. Because you don't need to be abused in a relationship, and you get many options to choose from. The love is coming in your life, as abundance, joy, creativity, love. It's all there for you. Only you have to make a sacrifice. There's always a sacrifice you have to do. It could be you have children, or you have to leave children behind, or you have to leave animals behind. I also hear, take care of your animals, because you took good care of your animals, but it could be that you have to leave your animals behind for a better life. So, animals will always make it, and if you see that animals can go a long way, and you want to stay 12 more years in a relationship because of your animals, and sacrificing yourself and being in an abusive relationship, I can tell you one thing: it will kill you, mentally, physical, and it will take all your energy away. So make that sacrifice and choose for yourself, and go out of an abusive relationship. This is a weird energy, but it can also be because of the cards. I'm using my old cards, and I don't really think those cards are, you're stuck in union. You're stuck in union. You can't see a way out, how to release yourself. But if you just need to get out of this space. And if you can't get out of this space, ask for help, ask for help for somebody to release you from this bondage. And there is always support. That's what I hear, because you don't see it anymore, because you're in it. And when you're in it, you're not be able to see, You only start to see when you're out of that environment, that you're out of that situation. You start to see and open your eyes for what it really was, and most of the time you don't want to leave, because there is this remembering of how that person was in the past time. You're looking for the past. You're not looking for the now. How is that person now? How is he treating me now? In this time and moment. You know, if we always have a fight and we can't go into depth uh, to um, to talk and to you know, to get out of these stuck energies, because the emotions get triggered and you're not able to communicate with each other how to get out of that space, you know, and to come closer to each other, then you have nothing. There's nothing. And you need to look around, I hear. You need to look around. There are so many people that love you. Only you have to open your eyes for it to see it. And you're not willing to see it, you know, because you have a very bad self-awareness. You're not looking to yourself as this beautiful woman, you know, or a beautiful man. You're looking to yourself as you're denigrating yourself. Your self-worth needs to be, and self-love needs to be worked at to come closer together, because there is no self-worth, there is no there is so much insecurity. And when you connect with source, you know, it will fulfill you, it will give you everything you need. When you go within, start to love yourself, then everything will be growing for you. And the love is there, you know, the love is there, but you can't communicate. You're not open to communication. You're totally closed off. Divine masculine don't want to communicate with you, because he just feels resentment towards you, because you're doing on other levels, you're doing really well. So it's yeah, and you want the security of a happy life, of a twin flame life. If you want a twin flame life, you have to step out of a karmic relationship. And then everything starts to roll for you. So let's see what happens if you leave this behind. What happens if you leave it behind and choose yourself? I would, wow, oh my gosh. The masculine and the feminine within will become into balance, and your new lover is coming in. A new love is coming in that appreciates you. Then you're going to start your twin flame journey. Then you will find that divine masculine that is coming into your life. You know, leave it behind. We all need to sacrifice something eventually, because when you're not happy yourself, you can't make somebody else happy. First, you have to work on yourself to get your self-worth, you get your self-assurance, your support from the divine, healing your past, and then moving on that journey, you will meet so many beautiful people that are sending you all these messages of love. You see it with them, they support you, they give you the energy. And sometimes when you're growing, you have to let those people go, or they come in to give you a lesson or a blessing. And that's how life is, you know. Nobody can escape this. Only when you go to the fifth dimension, sixth dimension, you know, you're okay. Everything will be in flow, and you can reach a state of mind and a state of consciousness that nothing can harm you anymore, because you work through all your wounds, you know. And when your wounds still get triggered, you know, and you're not able to communicate with each other, you know, and you make each other terribly unhappy, what's the use of being together then? I'd rather be all by myself than being in a situationship like this, you know. And I think more people will agree with you, but you know, the victory is there, you know, the victory is there. You already had that judgment call. You already stared death in the eyes, you know. You already went in fight with your shadow side that is staring you right in your eyes. So, you know, nothing worse can be happening now, you know. Only if you stay in there, everything will die. Your mentally health will die. Uh, you know, you're already broken, and some of you are already in such a depression that, and the depression is a depression of emotions, you know, that is really in that state that you're not able to come out of it yourself, so you need some help. And I think that if you start to make steps for yourself and start to love your new love is here again, you know, happy life, you know, and new love is coming in, so you know exactly what is what you need. When you know already what you need in your life, then you just have to make a choice, you know. Do I stay? I hear the song, do I stay or shall I go? Should I stay or should I go? Should I stay or should I go now? And if you're not being treated well, and you know, look also at your ancestors. How did your mother do in a relationship? How did your grandmother do in a relationship with her partner? You know, and sometimes you see the pattern repeating itself. So you are the one that has to cut off to change this whole this whole system. You have to change the karma of the family. And the more we go into this whole new area, thank you, ancestors, for being here. Love is coming your way. You don't have to wait that long. Yeah, still concentrate at your work. You know, keep your focus at your work. What seeds did you plant? What is going on in your mind space? Are you going into a relationship and you're saying, oh my goodness, this and this is happening, you know, I don't hope that this and this will happen, you know? That's exactly what you get because your focus is there. So get your focus in a different direction. I also feel that, you know, there is a lot of entities attachments here in this relationship, in this environment. And something about a house I hear. Yeah, here. New love is coming in. You know, this man is coming in and offer his love, and he wants to take care of you. He wants to give you that energy that you deserve. And it could be that it is on the workspace. You know, could be masculine, feminine. You know, don't if you say, okay, you know, this is more the feminine side, and this is more the masculine side I resonate with, swap. You know, it's energetic. It's not gender related. So yeah, and that's what I feel. So you get offers of love. Just open your eyes. I just say, open your eyes. There are so many people around you that love you, that take care of you, or wants to take care of you, you know, that really likes you, that already seen your soul. You know, you're just poisoned by this environment you're in. And it changed your whole character and your dynamic with your divine masculine and your divine feminine. Yeah, because you're sacrificing yourself, you know, and just need to see the things in a different perspective. See the things differently than you see now. Don't try to change him to love you or to give you attention that you think that you deserve, because he's never going to give it to you, because he never received it himself from his mother or his father or his family. You know, there was always a dispute, there was always arguments. And, you know, this is coming in for you, a happy life. You're not too old, you know, to change and to shift. Because the masculine that's in your life is a greedy bastard. You know, he's greedy. He is sitting on his money, he's saving his money, and he doesn't want to spend anything on you. So, you know, this is the divine feminine knows. She knows this, because this is exactly the same, almost the same reading I had last week with a client. So really get out of that space, because, you know, because of all of it, you can't think, your mind is a mess, and you can't sleep. So you're exhausted, and they take all your energy away. So, oh my gosh, I would say, you know, get you out of there with sirens, if I could, you know. But you're grown up, and you have to walk your path all by yourself. I can't save you if you don't want to save yourself. You need to look at yourself. What is it why you are staying for? Because you get something out of it. And when you stay in something that you get out of it, you know, then problem is solved. If it's about harmony, and there is still love, there is still compassion, there is still kindness towards each other, no problem at all. You know, then you can stay wherever you want, you can go back, you can go forward, you know. But if there is nothing left, then there is something you still need in that relationship. You still need something then. And you need to find out for yourself what it is. Is it money? Is it stability? You know, if there's no love, and most women are in that emotional space, and they're going for love, you know, if there's no love, there's nothing. You know, there's no connection. So why would you stay with somebody that has resentment against you, that that really demeanors you, that is lowering your self-esteem, that says, you know, that you hear you're not worthy of him? Go. If he says you're not worthy of him, I'd rather be with my friends than I'm with you, I would say, screw you, you know. And that has nothing to do with it has to do with the divine feminine or a divine masculine. And it could be that they're both in this kind of a relationship, that they're both trapped in this relationship. They know it's not working, they know that they have to go, but both afraid of letting go. Yeah. Looking forward overseas. So you already see what will happen in the future in front of you. You want to escape, you want to go, but you also want to be saved. Nobody can save you but yourself. Nobody can save. And you know, oh my gosh, you want to be saved by another lover. So it could be, and most of the time, Divine Feminine is not looking for somebody else or for another lover or whatever. It could be that the Divine Masculine is already on the lookout for another lover. So it's easier for him to leave this relationship or situationship. I hear, I need to escape. I need to escape from her. I need to escape. So there is somebody here that really is in the space of I'm waiting for somebody to save me. You can't be saved if you don't make any effort to make steps to heal yourself and make yourself better. Because you still get triggered. You know, you fall in that trap of being triggered all the time. And that is creating a huge burden for you. Because there are fight after fight after fight after fight after fight. So, and it could be that the masculine, you know, feels it as a burden because he rather wants to get out, but don't know how. He wants to be saved, maybe looking for another lover in his life, another relationship in his life that's easier, but still feels it as a burden. You're both, and that's what I hear, you're both not the same people anymore. You really taking each other's bad parts up and up and up again. You're not getting what you need in this relationship. And maybe you thought you could yeah, get something out of this. Why would you think that you would get something out of this? Because when you look around and when you leave this union or leave this situationship, because I don't have a feeling this is a twin flame union. Twin flames are able to trigger each other, but also to diffuse a lot of triggers with each other. This is really a situation that somebody is really trapped and needs to get out for her own health. For her own health, mental health and physical health. Because these relationships make you sick. It really makes you sick. I hear also Divine Feminine, I invested so much in this. All my money is invested in this. Let it be. Let them have it. You know, all what you invested was an investment also for yourself. So don't see it as I invested only in this money I invested in this relationship, you know, and I want my money back out. No, it was also an investment for you, that it was good for you at that time and you were willing to give it. But you know, don't go back now and say, you know, this and this and this I invested and I didn't get it back. You know, move on. You know, full force, move on. Because otherwise you get stuck in that situation, and then you get angry and you get resentful even more against the divine masculine, you know, and it's not needed. It's not needed, you know. It could be that he's stolen things from you, stolen jewelry from you, you know, giving it to other people, that you see other people wear your property or having some property of you. So let it go, you know, don't respond on it, just let it go. When you're in that higher frequency and you say, you know, keep it. Good riddance. I hope you had a good time with it. And she was very happy with my stuff. Yeah? So don't worry about it. I also see that you could be moving. So if you get out and you get in your divine feminine energy, when you're out of this situationship, you come right away in your Empress energy, because then you see that all the work you put in, and you all did it already by yourself, that it's easier for you to do it all by yourself. And you don't have to do it all by yourself, because you have so many friends around you that will support you, that love you, that will help you, you know, even if you need to move, you know. There is, even there, if you look a space to rewind yourself, there is a possibility to go, that there is somebody out there for you that will give you a space for a certain time. So don't worry, don't worry. And new love is coming in, you know, not right away, but it's the love that you need to have for yourself. That is what you start to restore. And finding your balance again. Finding your balance on your own, because now it's chaos. Now you're juggling one leg at the other. You know, shall I, yes, shall I stay or shall I go? Don't, you know, if you're in rough water for such a long time, you know, or maybe a short time, but you see right away what is coming your way, and what is coming your way, and you feel and you see the red flags right away for the people that go into a new union with each other. You know, your eyes are open. Your eyes are open for love, but your eyes are also open for red flags. So don't ignore them if you see them, because those, you get tested by the universe. So are you taking the same as what you left behind? You know, be on your own for a while and say no. Better energy comes in. You know, if you see there the red flags, say no. New energy will come in, and if they're red flags or if they're not red flags, if you get triggered, if you don't get triggered, you know, it will all work for you. The universe is saying, okay, here's another one. Can you learn your lesson out of this? Can you work with this? And when you can work with that person, and that person is on the same vibration and same alignment as you, and you can discuss and you can go into depth and you can hold space for each other's triggers and wounds and can discuss it, then you know you have the right person for you. And you know, most of the time your soul is really really feeling it, if it's the right person. You get wounded out of this battle, but you're not lost. You are found. You know, you're not lost. You will be found. And you will be found by somebody who appreciates you for everything that you are, for your intelligence, for your humor, for your lightheartedness, for your kindness, for your love, you know. And sometimes people get so wounded in a relationship that they can't find their heart anymore. You know, the heart is so blocked. But you know, everything starts to heal when you go within and you connect yourself with Source. So there are some things that really needs to be cleared out here. And I hear, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And you get stronger and stronger every time when you're in that high vibration, when you are resonating on that vibration of love. Here it is again, justice. There is a justice call to be made. It could be that this person had multiple, oh my gosh, multiple relationships where he or she did the same thing, you know, and that means maybe abuse, physical abuse, treatments, you know, blackmail, all that kind of stuff, you know, extortion, I hear, gaslighting, all that stuff. And there is a judgment on it. There's a judgment. So it could be if you, oh my gosh, I don't wish, you know, anybody to it, but if you're going to look into this person, it could be that there were already multiple accusations against him or her that can take them to court, you know, that wow. I hear there are already some in the past how do you call that? There were already some legal legal issues against them. So you're dealing with a real big red flag. It could be that this person had already And this is really a karmic relationship. This is absolutely not a twin flame relationship. Twin flame union. Twin flames don't abuse each other. If you are in an abusive relationship as a twin flame, that's not a twin flame relationship. That's really a karmic relationship, because old patterns are repeating itself and they're not working on their development, what they need to be, personal development. I hear they read about it, but they don't integrate it in themselves. So there are already some files from this divine masculine or feminine about abuse, and it could be if there's another one coming in for abuse, that that it could go to court, that justice will step in. Wow, this is totally different than my other cards. This is I can't even make a 5D reading of it. Yeah, walking away. Walk away from this situation. That will save your life, I hear. Walk away from this relationship will save your life. And doors will open for you. Other doors will open for you. I know that I know you have to stay out of that situation for 3 moons. You know, I always counting with moons to come back in your own energy, because you are under influence of demonic entities that are messing with your life, messing with your abundance, messing with your creativity, messing with your work. You know, let it go. Let it go. Walk away from it. Because, you know, that emperor energy, that nurturing, that giving, that loving, that mother energy will take care of everything. You know, Mother Earth will take care of it. Okay, lost cards. How to solve this? Yeah, walk away. You know, you know if you've been stabbed in the back, you know there was this fight going on between him and you, and it's time to go. You know, time they want to harm you on all sides of your life, and it's not working. You know, it's just not working for both of you. Let's get some other cards in, because I'm so done with this. So what will happen if you go on your own and follow the twin flame journey and waiting for a partner in your life that will come in your life eventually, but you need to balance out the inner masculine and inner feminine in yourself to give them more love and to be in that loving space of yourself. I said you will be reborn, but you have to discover all by yourself who you really are without them. Just think about who are you with them, and you don't even like yourself when you're with them, you know, because you get triggered on certain points that you really don't like yourself anymore because you're acting out of character. And what will happen if you go on your own? Give yourself 3 months to come back in your own energy. Second ray of wisdom. You coming in a second ray of wisdom. You are protected by the blue rays, by the angels, by the seraphims, and you will get new energy. You're protected. You'll be held by everybody who loves you. You know, it's not that you don't have love around you. You just can't see it at this moment because you don't even like yourself. You don't even like yourself. But the angels are with you to protect you, to guide you to a new life. And that new life will give you wisdom, will give you openness, will give you support. You know, it will give you everything you need. Your eyes will open. You know, you can't see it because your eyes are closed. You don't want to see. And I also hear you making excuses for yourself and for somebody that doesn't need an excuse. Abuse is not an excuse. Don't deserve any excuse. If it's physical, mental, you know, it's still abuse. Power of the divine masculine. And divine masculine comes in his power. Is his really divine power? Because when he is connected with his soul, when he's connected with his source, and when he is removing or she is removing herself, he will come in an other state of mind because his eyes go open. You know, you can tell the divine masculine 100 times, you know, don't do this, don't do that. You know, they do it anyway because they are adults. They don't like to be hurt by their mothers what to do. And when you're gone, they start to realize what left, you know, what is left. And sometimes, yes, they need somebody else to get you, you know, to get out of that relationship or to get out of that situationship. Just to open their eyes that there are multiple options ready for them. But then you start your journey and then, yeah, I hear the divine masculine will really comes into your life as a really healthy masculine, not by a distorted masculine. That's what the universe has for you on your way, on your path. Yeah, and you're receiving the first ray of power. That the first ray of power is protection from source. So if you're in an abusive relationship and you want to get out, you will be supported, but you just need a place to go, you know. Grab your bags and go. Don't stay there because you will be sacrificed on this. But when you leave and you pack your bags and you go, you will be protected by the universe. That's the first ray. First ray protection. Your root, your house, your stability, everything will be supported. initiation by fire. It could be that you need more fire in your life to make a decision to go. You know, maybe you're so numb and so depleted and so in your emotions that the fire is not there, that you're just numb, and you need the initiation of fire to get out of that space, to get out of that surrounding, get out of that bubble. And when you get that initiation of fire, you will also be protected. You know, there is a circle of energy around you, and love is coming back. You know, compassion is coming back. Unity with self. Here, get that fire going that is within you. And maybe you're so numb that that you don't even feel your fire anymore because they took it all away from you. But it's coming back when you take a leap of faith and know that there is something better out there for you. No matter what age you are, it's not age related, you know, it's humanity. You are, I hear he's taking more care of his dog than of you. And everything you love, he destroys. So it's even worse. It's really he's aware of what he's doing. He's aware of what he's doing, or she is doing. You know, it could be a he, it could be a she, but this is for the collective, and that's what is happening so much in the collective energy at the moment. It's really, it's the fight between light and dark, and that's it. When the feminine or the masculine is carrying a loving and a good soul, you know, they are fighting for your soul. Darkness is fighting for your soul, but also the light is fighting for your soul. And it's about, what are you choosing? Are you choosing for light, or are you wanting the dark to take you down? And when you stay in that darkness, it will take you really deep. You know why? Because you give them power and you give them permission. That's what I hear. You give him power and permission to treat you this way. And when you remove yourself and you tell your ancestors, I take my power back. I'm not going there. I'm not letting this happening anymore. Let him, they take him from your path. They take her from your path. You know, and it's just for your highest good. So I don't know for who is in this relation or situationship. I really feel for you. You know, I know few clients are in this situation. Two clients are in a situation like this. So this is just a repeat of what was going on last week for them. So this probably a message for them, to empower them to get out of this space, get out of this, because your love is too great, you know, too caring for everybody, too giving, and to be in service always for other people. Now it's time to take your power back and give it to yourself and get really out of that space. Well, I wish you all the luck, all the blessings, all the care. I know that I won't take these cards anymore for a twin flame reading because it's just a karmic yeah, I don't want to say karmic cards, but it's definitely from an older paradigm. It's just not resonating with the fifth dimensional realm. And that's what tarot is about, you know. It's very old, it's ancient, and it shows you exactly how life is in your life. So yeah, keep going, you know, get out of that space. Um, Listen to your source, to your spirituality. Know that you are carried by it, and go in that flow. You know, you're connecting more and more with different powers, different energies, because you see no way out, and just follow that. You know, it's easy to say for somebody that is not in that space, but if you ever been in that space, you know exactly what to do. You know, and work on your inner masculine and inner feminine, and love will come in for you. You will find your inner love. You will find your divine masculine within, and you know, without fights, as your divine masculine and feminine are fighting within yourself, you know, then you know there is no balance. Then you also know that it will be played out in a situationship or a union with a partner, because they're still in fight with each other. When they love each other, when they are in that realm and having fun and playing with each other and feeling that love for each other, you know, then you know that the universe will provide for you for something to come in that is right for you. But as long as you have resentment against your partner or ex-partners or whatever, you know, forget it. Then the universe will just put people on your path to challenge you, or to see if you are ready for that divine union. And if you're still fighting your divine feminine within, you know, or you just want to be in your masculine energy, and you're overruling the divine feminine within yourself, then you're controlling the divine feminine that is in front of you. So there is no balance. So it's all starts within, you know, so within, so without, so above, so below. And when you're in that below space, in a very good space, you know, you also know that you will attract it on the below space, that you attract it on the third dimensional realm, even if you're in the fifth dimensional realm. So, well, I keep it here. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful week. And yeah, it's very short at each other. Just listen to my other twin flame, because that's a totally different energy. And I wish you well and all the love and all the blessings. If you want your personal private reading, if you are in a situationship like this and you want to get out and you want to work on your on your emotions, I have a twin flame program for you that you can follow with me, and to how to come in harmony with your divine masculine and feminine within and heal your wounds. So I will say, go to the description box below and get yourself the journey of a lifetime. I love you. All the blessings. Thank you so much for watching, and I see you. Bye bye.